Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I want to say Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Now, the fact of the matter is, it is now a little past Thanksgiving, and I want to apologize for not having uploaded a lot of stuff. It's been a very interesting last few days, but hopefully everything is now done and I can just focus on doing my thing. There we go. So we're gonna grab that. So, I know that not all of you celebrate Thanksgiving or are from completely different countries of origin. Like, I get it. It's pretty much an American thing. I understand. There we go. And so long as we're on the topic, we'll just go straight red. Oh yeah. Now, there is something I want to try. Now, I'm doing this for a reason. And many of you probably already know what that reason is. Oh hey, I just noticed that that's essentially the Pride Robe just being animated. Beautiful. Hey y'all, looking good. Interesting. Yeah, why not? Give me an extra. Beautiful. Hey, how come we don't see that guy during the main game? That hardly seems fair. I mean, he might be here just for the cookies. You never know. Okay, well, I don't see a need to stop and read all of those plaques. Oh my goodness! Alright, so now let's drop that. Grab that. I know, it's a very simple setup, but this is what I had planned. Alright, so here's what's going to be going on today. Alright, now I'm assuming when I go back everything is going to be as I remember it, and yes, it is. Now, in celebration of Thanksgiving, I have decided that I'm going to put on a little bit of a special for y'all. Oh, perfect. The guy who's weakest to fire is at the end. I love it. God damn, you guys have a lot of health. But that's why I started here, to get what should be the most difficult part of this out of the way first. That was dumb. Oh, you're a mimic, huh? I'll show you what we do to mimics around this part of the woods. Yeah, that's what you get. Alright, I'm getting myself very easily distracted here. Not that that's anything overly different for me. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be essentially doing 3 runs back to back. Now this first one I had already envisioned as being a fire-based projectile run. I know, very specific, but that's why I did the tutorial glitch. It was also my first time doing the tutorial glitch, and I mean, yeah, it's easy. Alright, so we've got an upgrade here. We've got flame fusion here, which, yes, that is a projectile. And if I come back for flame cleaver, that will put me very, very close to activating Nev's ruby. Oops, I'm a dumbass. What that means, of course, is that I'm going to have to be okay with spending most of my money, and yeah, to activate Nev's ruby early, I think that's worth it. Now that does also mean that we're not going to be picking up a lot of relics right away, but again, worth it. Alright, instead of wandering randomly, why don't I do that? Now, you guys should know that I am a particularly big fan of Thanksgiving, and, you know, regardless of the implications of what happened during the time of the Pilgrims. Like, that doesn't necessarily diminish the way I feel about the holiday itself, or necessarily the meaning of it. The whole idea behind Thanksgiving is that it's supposed to be a day to essentially offer thanks for the things that we're thankful for in our life. Now, for many of us, that could be like, you know, you're thankful for good food and family. You're thankful for the opportunities you've been given in life, whatever the idea may be. And the reason why I'm explaining that is because I know I have a lot of non-American viewers, and Thanksgiving, even if it is celebrated in your home country, may not necessarily be celebrated in the same way or on the same day. And let's be fair, the American Thanksgiving is at this point just an excuse to be just really piggish. And even being aware of that, I still think I enjoyed the day. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a controversial take, but I think that getting Nev's Ruby activated early is more important than getting the Robe Upgrade. There will be opportunities for the Robe Upgrade later. And when I say that, I mean if I find the Token of Elegance. But we all know how finicky Iris can be, and I should probably make that purchase now before she changes her mind. Owie. So far, so good. Moving on. So here in America, Thanksgiving is a tradition usually celebrated with just a big old feast. Usually highlighted with a turkey, but some of the other traditional dishes are things along the lines of, you know, stuffing, because I mean, if you're gonna get decadent, why not go the full 9 yards? This is also usually the time of year in which pies get doled out, usually in the form of apple or pumpkin. I personally decided to make a pumpkin cheesecake this year, and yes, I do know how to cook. It's not something I draw a lot of attention to usually, but yes, I very much know how to cook, and definitely I like to do it. Even though, to be fair, I don't do it very often nowadays. Part of the problem with working a full-time job. All right, that activates Nev's Ruby, and we are looking sharp. Look at that aura. Alright, so the last thing I'm worried about is just getting sorry. Last thing I'm worried about now is just getting upgrades for the Arcana and potentially getting a different projectile other than Flame Cleaver, but I mean, hey, Flame Cleaver generally is just fine. I am the Burninator. Now, I am curious, and even though this is going to be a long video, I hope some of you remember by the end. If your country celebrates a form of Thanksgiving, I'm very curious as to what your country's traditions are for it. So if you want, don't worry, I'm not forcing you, but if you want to share, put it in the comments below. Let us know what exactly it is you do for Thanksgiving. Alright, so most interesting thing there is Pathfinder's knapsack, and I'm going to wait to see if that's anything I want to drop money on until after I've seen what Iris has for sale. Okay, so we can definitely upgrade Bouncing Blaze. That's good stuff. Do I want to upgrade Flame Cleaver? I mean, I might as well. Upgrading it creates a wider wave that travels further. That's just more control. And I like more control. Also, having Bouncing Blaze upgraded feels pretty frickin' spicy. Ow. Ow. I had that coming. I mean, I don't want to give up my signature, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that extra bit of sustainability is going to be quite important. Owie. I screwed up. There we go. Alright. I'm literally on fire this time. Teehee. Now, as I've been making a big deal about it on Discord, I should point out that there we go. I should point out that the background check business is not yet complete, mostly because I just haven't heard back from potential alternate employer. But the actual meat and bones of what needed to get done is definitely done. And I am looking forward to hearing from them. I'm not exactly a person who's afraid of the transition from one job to another, so I'm hoping this works out well. And because of the different hours that I'd be working in comparison to what I work at my current job, assuming that everything goes well, of course. Then it should also let me have a little bit more time to do this, which I'd also be happy about. Oh, that was a nice little visual glitch. It was only there for like a second, but it was interesting. Alright. Well, I'm going to grab that because that's just more funds to use for other things. Namely, that. Yay, extra cash! Now, one of the downsides of Thanksgiving is that, at least here in America, it comes with the consumerist hell known as Black Friday. And I don't know how similar it is or isn't to other very similar traditions. Like, I know that there's something called Boxing Day. I don't remember, is that an English or a Chinese thing? I seem to recall it was one of those two, but I can't remember which one it was. Those are both nice. And I want to be able to afford both that and the Ancient Fountain. At least one of these in the Ancient Fountain Pen, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Oops. What is this again? Okay. So yeah, not going to be able to afford both an upgrade and the Ancient Fountain Pen. So I think what's more important. Sorry, first let's look at the upgrades. Okay, that doesn't even matter. Fusion releases even more arrows. That's better control and damage, so I'm going to go with that. Yeah, Black Friday is not something that I typically enjoy having to deal with, and because my last few jobs have been in retail, I've unfortunately had to work these. Well, these last few Fridays is always accurate, but I was going to say I've typically had to work on this day, because by all rights it is Friday at time of recording, which means the Happy Thanksgiving wish was a little belated. Hopefully you can forgive me for my transgression. Oh no! Alright, that worked out better than I thought it would. Now, if only Anders was selling the Ancient Fountain Pen now. But that's okay. We're still doing plenty well. So, I don't know when exactly the whole Black Friday thing got started, but it's lately just become the day after Thanksgiving, and just about all the major retailers here in the States decide that this is when they're going to drop some of their big crazy ass deals to entice people to come out after Thanksgiving and just do their shopping, which coincides with the idea that Christmas is coming up very shortly, and we all know what a consumer's paradise Christmas is for a lot of these places. Which I should point out, I don't have a huge problem with consumerism. What I do have a problem with is people just very cynically just saying that, you know, this is all the Thanksgiving season is good for, is for, you know, the shopping time. Like, I do believe that the meaning behind Thanksgiving has become almost completely lost to essentially the capitalist paradise that is Black Friday, and it bothers me. Like, if you've heard any stories about some of the things that people do during Black Friday, like, ow. For some reason, I forgot I had that spell. Alright. So, closest portal is over here, and you just use that to get to the boss. Wait. I am missing something. I didn't find the red portal, and I'm hoping to find something good. Like, hopefully we find Nox, and he's got fun relic for us. Oh, it's the doctor. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to very temporarily give up one of our Fire Arcana to give the doctor something. Healthcare card! Alright. I mean, I'm not sure I needed to save even more money on my Arcana, but sure. That'll work out very nicely in conjunction with the Vampire's Eyeglasses. Oh yeah, this is working out nice. Yes, watch my health go up and up and up. I believe that's what you call masterful. Alright, shifting my chair again. But yeah, there have been some legit horror stories about people getting trampled in order for people to reach deals on Black Friday. There have been stories about violence. And those are all reasons why I typically try not to leave the house on Black Friday. And of course, because online shopping has become such a big staple of things, that was when they decided to follow up Black Friday with Cyber Monday. Which is just as cynical as it sounds. It's just... here I like. Yes. Yes, very much so. Grab the rocket. See, I'm wondering how well I would have done if I had taken the ancient fountain pen now. Sorry, I was studying the map to see where to go. Ha! Ended up having a very tanky build. And yes, I know that every time I shift in my chair, you can hear it. I apologize for that. Go away. Oh, he did. There's the boss chamber. Alright, so... now we're gonna come up here. Throw a fireball at you because you suck. Ah. No, you're... yes, that's what you were supposed to do the first time. I mean, there's really no sense in buying anything from Iris at this point. I'm souped up and ready to go. Have I found the red portal yet? No, so still one last thing I want to do. And unfortunately, it's going to be in the bottom left corner where there's no easy way to get to. Hey, at least we know it's Nox this time. Alright, what you got for me? There we go. Now we're on fire and a vampire. On fire vampire. Okay, so let's be fair, we probably don't even need that anymore. What does this do? Not much. Oh well. Ow. Alright, this is turned into quite the beautiful run. Like, how often do you see Nev's Ruby get activated at the first, essentially at the first floor? And yes, I know technically it was the second floor, but I'm pretty sure you'll forgive me if I just say, yeah, it was basically at the first floor. Oh. What I think is strange is that outside of the ruby and the gloves, I basically didn't get any damage increasing relics. So weird. Oh wait, that might change. I see things. Now I just need to figure out how to get over there. Okay, I'm very clearly seeing some very odd signs, like you have to like wrap all the way around to get there. It's like going, well, maybe maybe what we're looking for is in the attic. Let's go downstairs and check. Oh, it's one of these X-shaped rooms. Let's see which one it is. Okay, so I wasn't going to be able to avoid taking at least a little bit of damage. A little disappointing. Iris has nothing useful. And I wasn't expecting it since I basically have a full Never Ruby build. Oh, look at that. We were able to do it. Alright, so let's put down the things that we know we're going to want to keep. We're going to keep... Well, actually, I can wait on this even further. Now that I have the portal open, I can wait until I've spoken to Anders, because obviously we're going to want to take advantage of that adorable mimic. The only mimic that I respect. I would also like to... I also very much like to get the Dagger of Midas, if at all possible. Here we go. Okay, so I think here's what I'm going to do. Drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. I can get rid of that, I can get rid of that. Drop that, drop that, drop that. I can get rid of that, drop that. I'm going to grab this, 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 and this. And yes, I know I could wait until... I know I could wait until I've beaten the boss and get potentially one more relic. I'm just not necessarily seeing the need for it. There you go. Hard to top 121 damage exploding fireball. I mean, aside from something like that, which is achieved by one person not paying any fucking attention to what's going on. And so, yes, I could have given up Kali's Flower Diadem, but I actually kind of like that. So no, I wouldn't have given it to the Mimic. Owie. Oh, he's killed by the burn. Nice. I suppose kill is the wrong word, you're not actually killing them. But you get the idea. Now, the one downside is I don't have an easy way of dealing with these guys. There we go. Not bad for a sort of niche fire projectile run, huh? There we go. Alright. Sora is not gonna even know what hit him. Oh, that was stupid of me. I believe that was known as, wow, you're being a cocky asshole. Ow. Alright, so this didn't go as smoothly as I would have liked, but it was still a victory. It's just not as graceful of a victory as I thought it was going to be. But hey, a win is a win, and for the first run of this video, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we don't need to go through all the dialogue. Thank you for the good times there, Mr. Sura. Alright, so let's take a minute to have a look at the final relics for that run. Got some pretty good stuff there. And even though I wish the analytical monocle was something that we had from you know, an earlier point, still worked out quite well. Now, I always skip that. Alright, run number 2. I only had a bit of an idea for this one, but I'm gonna go with the other really popular archetype that I like to use, which is, of course, the old melee critical setup. Now it's just a matter of which spells I want to take. It's tempting, but no. I was thinking about using the Frost Blades. But I have a better idea. Hey, how about we do that glitch a second time? How do you guys feel about that? Thank you. Nice. Give me that. I know it plays out the same way every time, I'm aware. Yeah, get out of here. Oops. Bam, bam, bam. So, if you're wondering why I only just now started using this glitch, I typically like to limit my runs to just the normal setups. You know, your 4 Arcana, your Robe, your starting Relic, call it good. The reason why I'm doing it today is because this is supposed to be a holiday special run, and I wanted to do something a little different. Alright, so there's very few of those that actually count towards anything, so we'll just do that. So what counts as melee that's worth using here? Probably Shearing Chain, honestly. But other things that could work: Terror Ring, Jumpy Pants, Drill Poke, Shattering Strike, Hammer. Could use Thunder Drop. Could use Shock Assault. Honestly, that's probably my best option right there. Radiant Beat is fun, I'm just not sure it's that... Well, here's the thing, Radiant Beat can be incredibly controlling. That is, of course, great. Alright, so I think I'm going to do something different, go with Radiant Beat. For this, I would like to go with something that can help keep things off my butt. You know, like that. And, you know, so long as I'm already kind of cheating and doing this, let's do that. Alright, we've got ourselves a wonderful start here. Yes, I'm the last-minute entrant. You better leave me alone. Alright, so now where would it be best to start? Probably... No, not the Sky Palace. I said not the Sky Palace. Sir, you're repeating yourself frequently. I get the feeling I glitched my boy out. Let's enter the house and exit again. Why is this the only option? Alright, whatever, we'll just go. Oh hey, we get to take care of the twins right off the bat, so my signature will be at its least effective right in the beginning of the run. Alright, I can already see I'm gonna have fun with this one. Hello, sir. We may come back to you later. God, Blazing Bolt is so much better now. And I already liked it, but now with that trail of flames that it creates, it's so good. Go away. Alright, so unlike the last run, with this one we really do want to focus hard on getting that Robe Upgrade. That was the smartest thing I've ever done. Obviously, that's not going to happen on this floor, so let's not get too attached to the idea. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this multiple run extravaganza. I know I'm using a lot of kind of well-used archetypes. That, of course, is for a reason, and that is because I'm just kind of trying to enjoy myself for these runs. Beautiful saxophone. Oh, there's a rope there that I didn't see. I'll leave you a piece. This is turning out to be a decent one. We'll see if it continues to work throughout the second and third floors, as there's always the possibility that when things pick up, this run will start to fall apart. Well, there's absolutely no reason not to do that. I was just talking about the importance of it. Perfect. Oh, wait, L button. Why did I think that I might just change it over to the R button if that continues to be a problem for me. For some reason, my brain associates Soaring Ivy with the R button, so I'm just going to move it over. It's a very... Blech. My brain just shut off for a minute. Hold on while I reboot. Yeah, the music has a very different feeling when on the jazz soundtrack, and not that I need to tell you guys that, it's pretty obvious. I guess the reason why I bring it up is because the thunder beat with the normal soundtrack feels so ominous, and then here it just feels soothing. Doesn't even feel like I'm in a trial. It feels like it just feels like I'm relaxed in a chair. I have no major problem with that. Why am I not allowed to go through those walls? Alright, what do we have here? I do like myself some twin turbines. So none of those are really catching my attention, aside from twin turbines. So let's actually hold off and see what Anders is selling. Here's the Robe Upgrade. Enjoy that token of elegance, sir. You've earned it. Now, my normal MO is to have some sort of controlling projectile to go along with my Dark Katana critical setup. And that is, by all rights, what Twin Turbines is. But it costs 200, and I don't want to lose out on an opportunity to get a decent relic if there's one available. Well, I mean, you know what I'm going to do. This is as me a move as it gets. Also, in case you're wondering what it is I'm doing when I'm, running around like that just for no reason, for some reason my brain feels a huge level of psychological satisfaction from having the map at 100% completion. So, yeah, that's what that's all about. Just in case you're wondering why I'm... Well, first of all, why I'm shifting around in my chair so much, it's to stay comfortable. But yeah, that's why I tend to go through every nook and cranny, just because for some reason I find it to be satisfying psychologically. Howie. Howie again. That was a lovely little fight. Ooh, hammer. Like, I don't know if at any point I'm going to want to use that, but hey, there it is. It's also one of those rare arcana that counts as both melee and projectile. Hello, sir. What do you have for me today? The idea is interesting, but do I want to do that? Like, what is my... Right now, my critical hit chance is 15 and essentially 45 on all of my melee attacks. Is that worth it, or do I just want to take the Wall of Splendor and make sure that I have the means to purchase powerful relics later? Now, I'm kind of leaning towards powerful relics later at the moment. And yes, I know that the oversized needle is supposed to be strong, but I don't think I have enough critical chance for it to work out that well at the moment. Oops. Could have saved that signature charge for later, you know, Dark Sage. I don't know what you thought you were doing. I thought I was killing the enemy that was in my face, so, you know, there's that. I'm gonna grab that because I am gonna be leaving here with a cursed relic. I'm just not sure which cursed relic it'll be. So I want to wait and see what Anders is selling, because if he's gonna offer me up something that boosts my critical hit rate, then I might just take that oversized needle. Or, you know, if he's going to allow me to adopt another fairy friend. So that's what I'm waiting for, is to see what sort of opportunities are available. The little fairy friend, making fights easier since forever! It's always good to go into battle with a trusted Fae. I know some of you are going to come in and say, but they're tricksters! You can't trust a Fae! To which I respond, sir, I think you must be high. We are not tricksters. I mean, the Fae are not tricksters. Ooh, is that Bubble Slaps? Ooh, that is so tempting. Because I know how effective that's going to be against Zeal. How's that for an ultra combo? I don't know, Dark Sage. It seemed almost like a brutality. Oh, there's so many things I want to purchase. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are indeed taking the Wall of Splendor. We're going to come back here. We're going to grab Wanderer's Mechanism. Let's go ahead and quick fight the boss, get a little extra money. Ah, I missed. Didn't miss that time. Huh. Suck it! Alright, now with this money, let's go purchase that. That will be useful later. And you know how I feel about having high movement speed when I'm doing a melee-based run. Alright, we are looking good so far. And now all we really need to make this run pop is a little bit of extra damage, and the second part for the perfect time crystal. And there he goes. That was almost like a cartoon gag. I wonder where he is. Pop! Oh, there he is! Oh, and now you're gonna sell me Tidal Blast? Oof. You drive a hard bargain, woman. By that, I mean you're telling me things that I want. But no, I'm not going to take Tidal Blast. I just genuinely feel as though I don't need two Arcana that fill the same niche, especially when Bubble Slaps is going to be better for... Oh, hey, there he is. Is going to be better for my critical hit-based build here. And I'm pretty sure that qualifies those guys for a Darwin Award right there. Not gonna lie, I don't like any of those. Especially since that's going to lower my gold gain. That's not good for anybody. But I mean, frankly, nothing here is really doing that much for me, aside from maybe the reactive Vine Mail. I don't know. This might just be a floor where I don't take anything. Actually, no, I probably will take the Graduation Bouquet, because lowering my gold gain isn't that big of a hit right now, and I could stand to grab another Cursed Relic just for the Curse Gears Vest. Alright, there's the spot that I haven't gone to yet. Oops. Well, that was worth it. Sure glad I did that. So, I don't know, so far so good. What do you guys think about this run? Actually getting a lot of enjoyment out of this combination of talents. I thought I was going to end up on the other side of him. Whoops. Alright, let's go ahead and go back and grab the... Well, I'm not doing that. Yeah, let's grab the graduation bouquet. What the hell? We have so many opportunities for dual relics here. Prestigious diploma, the perfect time crystal, the unicorn disguise. All we need is just a couple of different second parts, and this will be a crazy dual relic run. Oops. Perfect. Darkseid, were you just showing off there? Maybe. There we go. Hey. There we go, that's better. So, since I do keep up with gaming news, I'm just going to point out, yes, I know about... I know about what's going on with Activision Blizzard. They fucking deserve it. I know about some of these shoddy game launches that have come along, which, considering the drive that the big game publishers have been making towards basically better graphics and nothing else, again, kind of saw these things coming. Okay, you want to stop now? Okay, that was an awful room. I believe that's what you call hubris taken to the next extreme. Alright, gentlemen, I see you have a treasure chest there. Oh, I thought he was down there for some reason. Oops. There you go, got caught in my wake of flame and then exploded. God, I love Blazing Bolt so much. Ah, you fool, you didn't stand a chance. Why are you selling that to me a second time? Well, Iris, are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? Do you need medical attention? I think you're coming down with early onset Alzheimer's. Oh, hello, doctor. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I love it. And that is why you always want to aid Dr. Song in her medical research. Okay, so... I'm gonna grab that. And the reasoning is simple. I'm not spending a lot of money on anything right now, so even if I am getting decreased gold gain, I can still... Oh, whoops. I forgot to switch back. So even though I have decreased gold gain, I can still make pretty good use of what gold I do have just to power up my attacks. Ow. Walls are my worst enemy right now, dirty bastards. Interesting, but I don't want it. You are a jerk. Okay, yeah, that might have been going a little overboard, but oh well. Like I said, you fucking deserved it. How dare you list lazily to the left? My normal methods are failing me! Okay, well, you know what? I have to do this. That is mandatory. Oh, he's dead. You know, there are times in which an enemy just makes you really mad. When that happens, you just gotta pound them, just right into the dirt. Also, why would you fight with a mini-map? Oh, there's a healing crystal up here. I should grab that. Because who doesn't love cookies, right? Yeah, that worked out a lot better this time. Alright, real honestly, I don't even need to explore the rest of the floor, so I'm just not going to this time. I'm trying to break that habit of mine where I just have to see every floor hit 100%. Now, we are down a relic, but you know what? I think we'll be okay. Because the relics I have are good. Hello again, Zeal at level 3. One of you is pointing out that it seems like I only ever run into Zeal at level 3. Like, this has just kind of become our dance. Like I said, for a while it was Atlas at level 3 that I always ran into. There we go. So it's just funny that now it's almost always Zeal at level 3, and I don't really know why. I mean, once again, I could get conspiratorial and say, oh, since I made those comments about liking Zeal, now all of a sudden the game is like, okay, well, you can just have her whenever you want. Then I stop and go, wait a minute, game, are you listening to me right now? And if so, how come it's only my perverted thoughts that you're picking up on? Alright, let's wait for twin turbines to come back, because that'll work out really great if I actually cast twin turbines. Real honestly, I just kind of want to go in there with what I have. There we go. Just ignore the little shits and go after the big guy. Owie. Sir, could you stop being a douche? Ow. Hey, look at that! Radiant Beat did the job. Alright, so this is one of those instances where I've already reviewed Radiant Beat and I've said, this is kind of not so great, but I'll be damned if I don't have a soft spot for it. Sometimes you just find yourself falling in love with a certain idea, a move, a play style, and you just stick to it. You just stick to it. like an adhesive. Yes, Darksage, that's what adhesives do. Alright, so there's run number 2, punctuated by using the multiple starting relic glitch twice. Now, we're not done yet, though, because I said that for my Thanksgiving special, I was doing 3 runs in a row. But Darksage, what are you doing for the 3rd run? Darksage, you're not picking up anything. What's going on? Well, for the 3rd run, we're just gonna go random. Alright, everything is going to get shuffled, and we're gonna see what we're gonna start with in 3, 2, 1. Random build! Okay, kinda odd to have Voltaic Needle. Alright, so this is an interesting build. Alright, not the greatest fan of Voltaic Needle, but I mean, I can also conceive of far worse things to start with. Yay, that's exactly what I meant to have happen. Oh, come on. Now, starting with Bouncing Surge is really nice, because that'll give us something to combat Sura and his minions with. Just need to get that bad boy upgraded. And I like the idea of Cabbie's Cotton Candy. But first, I need to see what we can upgrade. I know there are a number of you out there that rather like Voltaic Needle. I don't have a huge problem with it. It's just one of those moves that I use and go, it's not really for me. Ooh, pardon me. It's not really for me. In case you're wondering, yes, doing that voice kind of scratched my throat a bit. Now, I just realized I made a mistake. I was actually going to do the piano songs for run number 3, but I guess I kind of forgot. Ow. Hey, no, not there. It's an oversized needle. Interesting, but no thanks. Also, that's a kunai. Stop trying to tell me it's a needle. All this time I was looking for Iris, and it turns out she was right here the whole time. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and give Nocturne my Bouncing Surge. You know I have to take Flame Fusion. We're not taking that. Alright. Very nice. And what is this dash? I mean, It's really all I can say. It's just kind of Alright, well, Ring of Reserves is useless for this build. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Cotton Candy. Alright. Oh, and there's that again. Yay. I don't know what to do with that. But, on the other hand, we do have a nice full suite of Arcana. Now, unfortunately for the Spiral Rumblers, you are not able to latch multiple drills onto one target, which makes shotgunning it an ineffective strategy. That I find to be a little sad. Oh, hello. Not against a freebie. No, wait a minute. I just said that you can latch multiple drills onto one enemy. So does it have to do with the range at which you start the attack? Because I was pretty sure you couldn't do that. Okay, we might need some research done on Spiral Rumbler's Toot Sweet, because I was pretty certain that you couldn't have multiple drills hit the same enemy. Or maybe if one of you already knows the answer, you can just let a fella know. I'd be down for that too. I swear, walls are just making things way harder for me than they need to be. Wait, how in the world did you throw that through a solid object? Yeah, we're gonna need that. Whew. Getting down there in health. Hold on. Okay, the explosive finale on the drills is actually pretty nice. That actually gives this Arcana a little bit more damage than I gave it credit for. Extra cash. Ooh, I do like Erupting Cannonade. Now, even if it doesn't come into immediate use, I know I'm going to use it on level 3. So we've got the easiest room in the game on all 3 runs, and you know what? I am fine with that. Well, we can start putting together the painter set. Increase stun and signature charge? Yeah, that's definitely worth it. This is cutting cooldowns in half. I love it. Now, even though I'm not a big fan of Voltaic Needle, I do recognize that it's a very high damage signature, so I'm not just going to get rid of it, because that's essentially going to be a boss killer. Now, unfortunately, Spiral Rumblers is a little bad against bosses, since that little bit of knockback actually pushes enemies into the explosion, and bosses don't get knocked back very much. Alright. There we go. Beautiful fight. Ball lightning! I've got enough electric stuff. I would not mind getting a different dash, though. Why does that feel like a very, berserker, rage attack? Why does it feel like something Vegeta will do? Just grab someone, thrust them out, and hit them with a blast of energy at the same time? I feel like that's something that Vegeta has done. Well, Dark Sage, don't you watch Dragon Ball Super? Actually, I've not seen a single episode of Dragon Ball Super. I'm going with the information that I have off of him in Dragon Ball Z, which I have on pretty decent authority isn't that much different from what I already know. Bam. Which, by the way, that's not to say that I have no interest in Dragon Ball Super, I just haven't had a chance to sit down and really get into it. Oh, finally. I've been looking for that upgrade. What does the upgraded version of this do? Summon additional arrows. Each arrow has additional hits. Okay, that's actually pretty mean. Okay, I don't have anything to help increase gold gain, so this just seems like it would be a bad idea. Horned Halo, realistically, isn't that bad. But I'm gonna wait. If I find something that gives me increased gold gain, or some equivalent ability there too, then maybe I will take the Golden Saber event. Because I acknowledge the need for extra damage. I also acknowledge that I don't have that much money. You know, kind of like my real-life situation. Which, by the way, that's not necessarily what my push to get a different job is all about. That is about I feel I deserve a work environment where I don't feel constantly on edge. Basically, I'm looking out for my mental health by changing one of the environments that I'm always in. That just looked so cool. It's also very different from me having a very aggressive dash. I mean, yeah, I use Flare Rush, but I mean, that also sends the attack behind you, so it doesn't necessarily feel like it's ultra aggressive, it feels like it has multiple boosts. Ignore the voice crack there, I swear I've been deleting. There's no doubt I gotta go with that. Whee! So I do admit I get a kick out of random runs. It's like when you choose Eden at the beginning of a Binding of Isaac run. Part of the fun is just, hey, you don't know what you're gonna get. Have I not found the boss chamber yet? I guess I haven't. He's like, are you gonna start with Brimstone? You gonna start with Quad Shot? You gonna start with Plan C? Heaven forbid. Okay, this room's kicked my ass. Okay, I didn't like that room. That room hurt my feelings. Alright, so I think Horned Halo is the better choice. And, just to make sure that I don't run into any problems, let's just grab that. Yes, I know the Armor of Resolve was up and running, but I would rather have a decent amount of health, thank you. Also, I'd like to point out that that room with all of the ice enemies that kind of started kicking my butt a bit, I've never seen that room before, so that was my first time seeing that room. Lets me know that there were things that were added in updates that were very gameplay altering and interesting, and I'm down for it. I like it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the 3-run blitz that I'm doing here. It's not often that I sit down and just do multiple runs at once, so it's kind of a different experience for me too. Well, kind of. Obviously when I first got the game, I sat down and just started pounding out runs. also haven't seen that room, at least not frequently. I've seen it before, but God. Alright, so let me wait to see if the magician's top hat shows up in the shop. If it does, I'll go for the magician's outfit. Otherwise, I'm taking the luxury handbag. Oh, okay. Between this and the watercolor palette, I think cooldowns are hardly an issue anymore. I also don't know quite how I feel about Lay's drum, and in case you're wondering why I'm sniffling so much, yes, I do have a bit of a runny nose. I don't think I'm full-on sick, but I do have a runny nose. Hopefully it doesn't become illness. Not because of the classic reason of I can't afford to get sick and miss work. More so just because I just don't want to be sick. Nemo's leaf coming in clutch there. Oh hey, what do you know? Magical! And we can probably drop that for journal. Looking pretty spiffy there, wizard. So many things that I like. Good old Discord is just having its way right now. I will, of course, be checking those messages after the run. Alright, Freya. I know we met just earlier. Oh, that was not smart. Anyway, speaking of Vegeta, yeah, just run in and pound, and don't take the moment to stop and think about what's going on. Nah, screw that. Just run in and do more damage. That's that fun adage of screw defense. Give me more ways to hurt people. Now, see, this is kind of what happens when you pick up an Arcana that you know you like and you're good with. Erupting Cannonade for me is one of those arcana that I know I can trust because I'm very confident in what I can do with it. Oh, here's the second easiest room in the game. Actually, this might be the easiest room in the game because you actually have to go from one side of the pit to the other for the other room. Oh, my health is a little shaky. I don't know about this one. Tell you what though, I'll go ahead and do it anyway. I've got that horned halo for a reason, let's put it to use. Now if a room kicks my ass, I have a backup. And I've also got the Armor of Resolve, so I have every means by which to survive a rough situation like this. I just need to not make too many mistakes. Alright, looking good. God, I love Erupting Cannonade. It looks so cool and it does so much for my playstyle. Problem is, it doesn't count as anything. It's not projectile, it's not melee. It's just Erupting Cannonade. Which, I mean, I guess good for it for not conforming to a typical archetype. I'm not seeing anything here that looks like it's gonna rock my world. I mean, the mirror shield, let's be fair, but I don't know. I'm not sure what I would give up for the mirror shield right now, since I have a lot of other good things. Pardon me. Alright, well, there's no reason to hang around at this level, so let's just get the job done. Ah, lame. I don't need that either. Let's go back and make sure to top off my health. Or at least improve it. Top off, obviously, isn't the right word. Alright, I'm going to backtrack and go back to a topic I had just started talking about. A lot of these things that have been happening that have been newsworthy in the gaming community, I kind of feel like I should make them their own video instead of just a topic of conversation while I'm playing another game. Oh, so you're still alive. Isn't that awkward? Oh my. Okay, I hate that room too. We're just going to give you 2 square feet of clearance and then expect you to be able to handle all of this crap at once. Why are you still alive? And one of the issues I have with Voltaic Needle is that it just kind of locks you in a direction. Also, the narrow attack range of the follow-up isn't exactly doing me any good either. Ugh. Okay, I don't need any more gold. Grab that. Yes, I know I only have 2 movement-based arcana, but one of them is my signature. Ooh, it's the doctor. Okay, having her here is a big help, because I'm going to need that healing. Alright, have I found Iris already? Yes, I have, and I'm 90% of the way through the map, so I don't need to really explore much more. Let's go get Iris. Let's get her to give me just a cheapo. You know, like that one. Now, let's... Well, hello there again. Somehow or another, the recording just stopped while I was in the middle of things. So that's annoying. So we're gonna have fun fusing these 2 disparate clips together. I can actually make use of Lemo's Leaf. I should probably keep that. Alright, so that wasn't as much healing as I thought it was going to be. But so long as I have the armor, I should be okay. And of course, we're going to go buy a now much less effective healing potion. And then buy a second one. Dark Sage, I think you have a problem. It's only a problem if I can't control it, boy. Ow. Hello, Meteor. I mean, I'll pick it up, but I really don't have a huge intention on using it. Yay! By the way, keep in mind that I'm not super used to using Nemo's Leaf, so if you're seeing opportunities to dodge attacks that I'm not, it's because I'm super not used to how this thing works. I don't often take it. Alright, well, nothing here that's too useful. So, onwards we go. We're now coming up to the end of the third run. I hope you guys have been enjoying this little holiday special of mine. Other holiday specials will probably involve slightly different things, as I don't want them to all just be multiple Wizard of Legend runs, but hopefully you enjoyed this one. Of course. Hey, he's really liking those Nullflash hands. It's a great way to start a fight. That was stupid of me. Owie. This is not working out well. Thank you, water cushion. And 3 victories in a row. When you got it, you got it. So it's gonna feel weird squeezing together a huge long video with this tiny clip at the end. But hey, it's what editing software is for. What can you do? At least it's a very simple edit this time around. So, thank you guys very much for watching. If you stuck around through all 3 runs, I definitely appreciate your patience and support. Remember to do the usual YouTube stuff, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing. Drop a comment. Hit up my social media in the description below, including the link to my Patreon if you're feeling really super cool and you want to help a brother out. Again, I want to wish you guys a very happy Thanksgiving. Belated, of course, but it's still there. And if you guys have anything else that you want to say, by all means, feel free to hit me up in the comments or on my Discord, social media in general, really. And I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.